Hey guys, Matt here. Okay, quick little follow-up video to the last video I did about ammo resellers where I, briefly talked about, these guys that go to Walmart or wherever and buy ammo really cheap before anybody else can, then turn around and resell it for a ridiculous price. These price gougers that take like a $14 box of 9mm to sell it for $60 on Craigslist or one of these online auction sites. I briefly talked about how I just think it's unjust, it's pathetic, and quite frankly I think it's un-American. At a time when our rights are under attack, these people are just simply seeking to profit off of that attack on our rights. Honestly, it's just un-American. But this video is going to be a response to, I probably got 6 or 7 comments out of the 200 or so on that video, basically saying something along the lines of, well, that's capitalism, that's supply and demand. Deal with it, okay? Stop bitching and whining about it. That's just how it works in this country, blah, 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 whatever. To those people I want to point out, you don't understand what capitalism is, okay? Capitalism is not a blank check to simply do whatever you want with your products or goods or services. And I, as a consumer, the customer, the client, simply have nothing to say about it. I have no rights to do anything about it. Capitalism, basically, in a free market society, which is what we live in, which is what I believe in, because we would not be the country we are today without free market capitalism, okay? We would never have been that great country that we once were. And I truly believe in that. But capitalism is not a blank check, okay? There are consequences if your business or you as an individual selling a product screw people over. Keyword consequences. Yes, you can ask whatever you want, but I as a consumer, as a customer, have the right to point out when you're screwing people over. I can tell everyone I want, whenever I want, all the things you're doing. I can do everything I possibly can to try and steer business away from you and to try and put you out of business in favor of other people who are actively trying to take care of their customers. That is free market capitalism. It happens every day. Businesses go under because they treated their customers poorly, okay? That is free market capitalism. If you don't understand that, you don't know what capitalism is, okay? Ask whatever you want for your product, but understand there are consequences to what you do. Yes, I understand supply and demand, but you also have to understand consumer satisfaction. In a free market society, it is just as important as supply and demand, okay? It will affect your prices and what you can or can't get away with, and it does affect the consequences of any person or any business trying to sell a good or a service. Period. That is free market capitalism, okay? If you don't like free market capitalism the way it actually is, if you don't think that there are consequences, that you should just have a blank check to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and we as the consumer should have to just deal with it, then you need to go to another country where they love communism and socialism, because your version of capitalism is a lot closer to that than true free market capitalism.